how I introduce, and Kat knows, she's been to quite a few of my classes, is that if without the perception that you know, I can tell you a ton of things, anybody can, but if you don't feel it yourself and you don't experience it, you're not going to really believe it. Not to say, and I hate to say it, a lot of people are logics, no offense, but mostly men, not you, I know. I was going to say, but I was trying to be nice. But at least he's a recovering logic. Right? Exactly. No, but the logics, and most of my classes, that's, Kat knows it's really, it's a bridge with, I use a lot of Einstein theory physics to explain things, because I can't just say, okay, believe in this, and it's all woo-woo, and there has to be a bridge. In other words, rationale and things like that, where you actually can understand it instead of just saying believe me. Some people do, which kind of scares me, because you should use your own logic and your own rationale to check things out. How are we on time? We're still 5 minutes. Okay. Well, since we've got some time, are there any questions that anybody would like to ask? And there will be people coming in, and I always say it's the mafia mothers who come in, mostly the mothers, that come in because they're very strong and they'll come and give messages, odd messages at odd times, in the middle of what I'm saying, which is really aggravating because I was untrained. But are there any kind of questions you'd like to ask regarding anything about the spirit world? And I will be explaining a lot. Yes.
Yes, just talk about it.
No,
it's not.
Dr. Ward. Oh, that's a very British name. Scottish.
Yeah, Nick Curry is my last name.
It's Scottish.
Yeah. You hear more the feeling that you don't actually hear a voice talking.
Yes. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'll start into that, because quite frankly, everybody has, you get and there's one of the classes that I teach, is to identify what you are. Primarily, we are one thing, and then a secondary source is a backup. But really, quite frankly, you're all of everything. But we don't, in different aspects and times in our life, we just need maybe Clairaudio first, or especially a logic. They have to see it. So they actually there's a lot of logics who are very empathetic and clairsentient. Okay, I'm going to go over things. Right, Clairaudio is when you receive it through hearing. Now, again, it's not audible that a dog could hear it, but it's something that is channeled. Okay, clairsentient is when you feel it. Okay, and then you can, she's going through a lot, or this person going to commit suicide or try to. I'm afraid we'll talk about that. That's been a lot of what I've been doing early part this year. Clairvoyant is actually with you see pictures. Set up DVD, they'll show you a picture, things like that. Then there's what I am is a psychic medium. Now that's what I really get annoyed about, quite frankly. A psychic is not somebody who could, it's totally separate. Psychics only see the future, okay? But they put everything in a catch-all as psychic, but it isn't, okay? Medium actually connects with people on the other side and communicates with them and brings messages back. Now, a claircognitive is everything, which is what I am, claircognitive, which can get very confusing. But I also get it in taste. Don't ask me what that is, clair taste. But anyway, I get it in taste and yes.
No, clairvoyance. It has.
Yeah, it's clair what?
Clairvoyance.
Oh, really?
Something close to.
Oh, really? Thank you. Because I have never, Kevin has never used it probably, but it's just very, very, especially when you start bacon. It's really mean of them. But basically, that's how it is. So I'm everything. So in a reading, it's as fast as I'm talking, it goes. And a few people here have had readings. So don't come to me, please. Do not come to me. And I know I'm brutally honest, as people will know. I don't mess around, right? And then also, if you want to drums all day. I don't go and give a darn. Sorry, in England we say that. But anyway, but quite frankly, it is very much very fast. So it comes down like the nearest I can do is I can download it on an iPod with a video, and it literally comes in very, very fast, and you have to collect everything and then give it out. So I'm very, very focused, and everybody has